I remember being broke, confused, and angry for a long time. There was probably never a time from the time I was like 10 years old that a day went by without me thinking about how broke either I was or my family was. Like, I hated it. It bothered me more when I was driving around in that prison van that said Benton County Work Detail on the side that was given to us by a family friend because we couldn't even afford a $2,000 van with cigarette burns in the top because prisoners were in there. It bothered me. I wouldn't even look kids in the eye. Genuinely. Wouldn't even look them in the eye. And I remember one time specifically, I was with our cousins and we were riding in their Toyota, like Tundra or something. It was a newer car. And I remember like, I can look at these kids in the eyes because I'm actually in a nice car. You know, we always had old houses that were broken down. Everything we had was always old and used. We would buy used toilets. I remember going to this place called, I can't remember what it's called. It's not the Restore. It's something. I can't remember what it's called. But we would go and buy used toilets for like $20. Used washing machines. Nothing was ever new or nice. And that bothered the crap out of me. And then when I moved out, I was still broke. So my washer and dryer was what the apartments had given me that I was living in, that I was missing rent on. I had people knocking on my door. My couches in my apartment, I had two, my buddy gave to me. The bed frame I had, my buddy also gave to me, including the mattress, which you could feel the springs, but I was just thankful to have a mattress. My TV stand was given to me, as well was the TV. I was broke as crap, and that pissed me off, man. I was confused. I would sit here, and the internet isn't what it is today. Like, I wasn't seeing all these people living lifestyles and just being like, how do I get there? And all these mentors were like, buy my program, buy my program. I just saw people living a life I wanted. I think Tate and Iman were the first people I saw, and I was just like, how? How do I do this? I'm going to do this. I remember getting so excited listening to Iman's thing about social media marketing, thinking like, that's what's going to make me rich. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, I'm going to do this. And I think it was just that going through my mind every day, burning through my mind, like, I'm broke. I got to get rich. I can do this. If they can, I can. That eventually just changed my mindset to being like, all right, I got to do something about it. Let's do something. I just started posting on social media, and then I tried to do fitness influencing, and then brand deals kept me broke, and then that's what led me to coaching. But if I hadn't kept posting every day and kept that on my mindset, I would never be here. So if you're in that position right now, you're not totally sure what's going to make you rich, but you don't want to live the life you grew up living, and you don't want to raise your kids that way, you're in the right spot. But what I can tell you, don't make the mistake I did and wait forever. Start something now. It might not be what you do forever, and you're probably going to fail. You absolutely will. Failure is the price of winning. But start now. Don't wait like I did.